Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where I help you create your magic and create your dream life. Today's video is so highly requested and it's all about time management and productivity. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the most of your time and how to reach all of the goals that you've set for yourself. So the very first thing that I do when I'm planning to have a productive day is to create a to-do list for myself. So I always like to list everything that I have to do, but I pick out the number one thing that I want to make my priority for the day. So this is the thing that I might spend the most time on or that I want to tackle first before I get to anything else on my to-do list. So I have a daily planner that I created as a template that I use every single day. And what's really awesome is that I'm going to be giving you guys this daily planner for free. So to get this daily planner, all you have to do is go to the link in the description box to my website. You just sign up for my email list, you put in your name and your email, and the link will take you right to the daily planner that you can use to plan your day and be super productive. So why I love this daily planner is because, like I said, I can write down what is my number one priority for the day just so I'm really focused. And then also on this daily planner is a little space to talk about self-care and also what positive things happen during the day. Because I really think it's important when you're trying to be productive and you're really in it and you're working hard to think about what positive things are happening. I find I'm the most productive and I get the most done when I'm in a good mood and when I'm positive. So that's why I always try and remind myself of the good things that are happening throughout the day. So that's why I really like my daily planner, because I can write these little notes to myself of the good things that happen during the day. And then it's also really important when you're busy and you're working hard to also practice some self-care. So I always assign one kind of like self-care activity for the day. Maybe it's going for a walk or doing a little face mask or drinking a cup of tea in the morning with a book before I start any of my work. And I'll also write that down in the daily planner so that I can just remind myself of that and keep everything all together. So I love using this daily planner and I think you guys will too. So if you want to stay productive and use this planner, just click the link in the description and you can get it for yourself. My next tip for being super productive is probably one of the most important ones, and that is to stop wasting your time working on things that aren't actually important. So how many times do you work and you think you're so busy, but then you look back on your day and you're thinking, did I actually do anything today? Like, I felt like I was super busy, but what did I actually get done? I think this happens a lot, and that's why our productivity levels are limited, because we spend too much time on things that don't actually matter. We might spend an hour in our inbox replying to emails that don't actually get us further in our goals or further in our day. So what's really important is to narrow down on the things that are actually going to get you closer to your goals and that are actually going to make a difference. You want to be spending your time on things that are actually going to matter and put you more ahead, rather than things that are just taking up your time and making you look busy and you're actually just doing nothing. This next tip is really great for time management, and that's how important time blocking is and setting out specific time limits for yourself based on what tasks you have to do for a certain day. So say you have to answer emails for a little bit during the day, but you're not sure when you're going to do that. You might do it in between different projects or different like work things that you have to do. But what I think is really great is blocking off a certain amount of time to do one task and only that task. So say 20 minutes from 10 to 10:20, you're gonna go into your email and respond to those emails and do nothing else. And then once that's done, you're gonna move on to your next thing. So what I really like about time blocking and actually like scheduling out your day of certain things that you're gonna do, it's really helpful because it keeps you on track, and it actually, you have something to refer back to. So if you're writing down a schedule for yourself, you can look and say, okay, well, it's this time, so I'm supposed to be doing this task, rather than just doing everything like whenever you feel like it, because you can lose track of time, you can lose track of what tasks you're actually trying to get done. So blocking out time in your schedule for certain tasks is a really good way to manage your time and be more productive. The next tip I have for you that is amazing for productivity is to wake up early. If you guys haven't seen my how to wake up at 5 a.m. video, I will put it up here in the cards for you to watch. But waking up early is amazing for productivity and just for getting things done, for the simple fact fact that you have more time in the day. So when I wake up at 9 or 10 o'clock, I do not get near as much done as if I wake up at 6 or 7 or even 5 o'clock. Just think about how much extra time you have when you wake up super early. And I also find that when I wake up early, I'm more motivated and more productive because I'm feeling good about myself. I'm like, okay, yeah, Christina, you got out of bed, you did really good. Like, you should be proud of yourself. Since you're on a roll, let's get some more stuff done. But when I sleep in, I'm more likely to just laze around in my pajamas. I'm like, I already slept in. I might as well just go on my laptop, watch a bit of Netflix. So that's why waking up early is really, really awesome. You get more time in the day and you feel better about yourself. Okay, guys, this next tip is so important, but it's really difficult. So it's gonna take some hard work to actually stick to this habit, but that's to not check your email or your phone until you're done your to-do list. So when you wake up in the morning and you have a mental list of what you have to do, you start writing it down in that daily planner that I told you about at the beginning of the video. What you need to do is to put your phone on silent and do not open your email inbox until you have some of those things crossed off your to-do list. Our phones are such a big distraction, and how long do we spend just mindlessly scrolling on Instagram or Facebook in the morning when we could be getting so much stuff done? I do this all the time, so I've really tried hard to just put my phone away while I'm trying to get the things done on my to-do list. Your email inbox can also be really bad for a distraction because it just makes you available to everybody. So when you're seeing all of the emails come in, it's all of these different people that need something from you. But what they don't know is that you're trying to work on stuff for yourself. You have things, you have goals and things on your to-do list that you're trying to get done, and the people in your inbox need to wait. They can get the response later in the day when you've achieved all of the goals that you've set for yourself. Something else I want to talk about in this video is multitasking and how it can really feel like you're getting a lot done when you're doing more than one thing at once, but it's important to focus on just one thing rather than a whole bunch of things. So just the other day, I noticed I was working on my laptop. I was listening to a webinar about YouTube. I was also responding to emails, and then I was also making some graphics for Pinterest. I was doing all of these 3 things at once, and I was like, oh my gosh, Christina, what are you doing? Like, you can't even think straight because you're trying to listen and type and create all at the same time. And so much more time had gone by and I hadn't really done anything. So I hadn't finished the graphics for Pinterest, I hadn't finished the email, and I was still listening to the webinar, only getting half of the information because I wasn't focused on just one thing. So you can be so much more productive and make so much better use of your time if you just close all the tabs on your computer except for one and just really focus on one thing, and then you can move on to the next thing once it's actually complete. So this way you can cross off on your to-do list all of the things that you actually completed, rather than by the end of the day you have all of these things that you started but you didn't finish because you were doing so many things at once. Everyone is different. Some of you might be morning people and some of you might be night people. So I find that in the morning I feel super energized and ready to take on the day. So that's why I take advantage of my morning time, because I know this is when I work best. But it's really helpful if you know yourself and when you're willing to work the hardest and when you feel the most energized, and take advantage of this. So like I said, for me, I'm really productive in the morning. So I like to get up early, crank out all of my work, and then maybe relax in the afternoon, watch a TV show, and just unwind. But if this doesn't work for you and you know you're most productive at night, don't try and make yourself miserable in the morning by doing all of your stuff. Just know yourself and know your work level and your productivity level at what time of day, and then do all of your work then, because you're gonna be more successful. I really hope you guys like this video and I hope you found it helpful. I really love talking about productivity and time management because I think it's really important when we're trying to create our dream life and to reach our goals. So if you did like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also hit the red subscribe button if you're new. I will also have my website, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook linked down below as well. And also don't forget to get your free daily planner. That is linked down below in the description. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!